Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? I still got a cold. Okay, I see 5 people on. Hey, Naturally Nolans. You doing okay? And happy holidays to everyone. Miss Yolanda, Mr. Parker. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these because these puppies get me up. One of them bark all night, and I think it's because he be scared. And so then I get up real early, and like now I'm sitting up and he's sleeping like a baby. So I guess he want me to watch him sleep. So I think I'm gonna give my grandbaby one and my nephew one. At least I could still go and see him and stuff. And I'm gonna keep the 2 girls. Every time I think about it though, I feel like crying. Riley went back home this past summer with his mom. Child, because he would have done had her pregnant again. How is everyone doing? Thank you. I hope I feel better too. I'm so tired of this cold. But like I said, when I be in and out of those courtrooms, so it's a lot of germs that be in those courtrooms. Be a lot of germs in those courtrooms. So um I I've been doing quite a bit of work with the federal prosecutors, investigative work for the federal prosecutor's office. And so I have to be in court quite a bit. So I, of course, all of the germs are in the courts and in the jails. Okay, because all the people that go to court them been to jail. Black Sea oil. Okay, Black Sea oil. Oh, oh Lord. Anyways, you guys, we're gonna wait for like another minute or so. Um, it's 31 in Memphis. Geez, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. I wanted to talk about the city of Memphis has hired a federal judge to monitor MPD, and the economy has gotten so bad. Businesses are closing. Okay. Um, I was looking at Facebook this morning, and they was talking about, people was complaining about all of the businesses that are having to shut down, and I think it's got quite a bit to do with crime and it's got a lot to do with money not circulating, right? As far as the economy is concerned in certain places. More and more people, somebody was like, well, more and more people are shopping online. People need to stop shopping online. But as I said, I commented, I was like, well, people are saying that they're shopping online because the crime is so bad, they don't want to get out. So why would you get out and take a risk just to go and shop somewhere when you could just order what you need online? And have them to just drop it off at your door rather than getting out, especially around this time of the season when they're trying to. It used to be you used to have to worry about them snatching your purse. Now these dudes are so pathetic. They want to be able to say, I got me a body. Okay, they want to be able to say they killed a body. They got them a body, but they're not gonna say it was an old lady who was helpless or an old man, like they beat up that old man over there at the Tops barbecue on Union, which was crazy because I went past that Tops barbecue the other day. I used to always go to it. The food ain't good no more. And even with the parking lot being, it's right there at the very front. Okay. Union is a very busy street. Even you could see in the parking lot that is right there on the side. It's not a lot of space down there on Union. So you could see everything. All of the businesses, the little places that the businesses are in are not that big. Right. And so, she said, yes, my friend got, yeah, but like people are really like, there's really like no money circulating. There's no money circulating. And so people are having to close their businesses. There's a business that my dad used to, every Thanksgiving, he used to pay them to open up and feed the whole Memphis community in North Memphis. But the business is in North Memphis, because y'all know that's where my dad was from. I was talking to my auntie the other day. I was like, how old was my dad when y'all moved to Whitehaven? And she said your dad was 17. She said your dad was 17, going on 17 when they moved to when we moved to Whitehaven, because they was from over, they had lived on and they still got the house on Norman Street, and they have a house on over on Smoky City, right? Naturally, Nala says, ironically, the Grizzlies and I of M and you in basketball and football are doing great. Yes, my friends. Yeah. And so it used to be called Melanie's, but they changed it to Girlies. They changed it to Girlies Soul Food. And so my dad used to pay Girlies because they were never open on Sundays. And so what my dad would do was pay Girlies to open up on Sundays and feed everybody in Memphis, give them a Thanksgiving meal. He initially started doing it because he was like, there are a lot of homeless people. There are a lot of people that don't have. He was thinking about the seniors and all of that. So what he had started doing was reaching out to the churches and all of that, and asking them, why don't you bring the seniors and stuff over, and everybody from your church who want a Thanksgiving meal, because we're gonna be serving. He will open up Girlies from 11 o'clock until 3 o'clock, and he's like, during that time everybody came through the line, got a plate. And so what started happening was my dad started getting pissed off because what they would do was they would start, he started seeing the pastors come through and their families and getting plates. And when he would ask them, where your seniors at, where your church members at, because they're they need to eat too, I'm sure. And some of the pastors would say, well, are you gonna, because they had church buses. He was like, put them on the bus. Well, are you gonna pay for the bus driver, pay for us to, that used to make my dad mad as hell, and it makes me mad thinking about it too. You got your fat ass over there eating with your family, and you just got all the senior citizens' money from the church, from their tithes, but then you don't want to pay whoever drives the church bus to bring them over there and bus them to come over there and get plates. And so my dad wouldn't allow them to have people to come and get plates because he didn't know if they was going to take them to place or not. He wanted them to bus them and bring them over there and get plates. Okay. And so a lot of the homeless people and stuff will come in. They will be so happy. They, girlies had some real good soul food. Some of the best macaroni and cheese you ever want to eat. And they would be so happy to be coming in there. I used to stand there with my dad as they was coming through and stuff. They'd be, talking to him, and I would see women and stuff come through there. And it looks like, I don't know, they had their children with them. I don't know. It looks like sometimes like they were homeless and stuff. And I remember this is how my dad started buying coats and stuff for kids. And so I remember one time we was standing there, and I started seeing like women and children come through, and I was looking at, because this will be in November, and I was like, Dad, they some of these women look like they're homeless, and these kids are coming through here with no coats on. And that's what my dad came up with, the idea of buying coats. So he went about a lot of coats, and he started having his staff to take them out to different schools and stuff, right? And my dad had a real soft spot also, even though he helped everybody all over the city, but he definitely had a real soft spot for North Memphis, because that's where he was born and raised up in North Memphis. He didn't, my family, my dad's side of the family, like I said, they didn't move to a better house in Whitehaven until my dad was going on 17 years old, which means he spent his last year at Fairleigh. As a matter of fact, he was going to the 12th grade. So he spent his last year at Fairleigh, but he had went to the schools in North Memphis like his whole time, right? So he did a lot of stuff with like the North Memphis schools and stuff like that. He really had a soft spot because that's where he was raised up at, right? So he supported a lot of businesses in North Memphis. Miss Gurley's Soul Food was in North Memphis, all of that good stuff, right? She said, Tam, your dad would probably be appalled with the crime. My dad would. Some of the stuff that's going on with these politicians are doing, my dad would have been eating them alive. He would have eaten them alive. I'm telling you. And I'm going to tell you what he would have did too. Some of these politicians that ain't no good, he would have, him and his business partners would have started putting a whole lot of money behind their opponents. But my dad and them was getting ready to start right before when he started getting sick and he knew he was going to retire. Him and some of his business partners had already decided that they was getting ready to start grooming politicians that were not corrupt. They had said that, because people talking, they ain't got no experience. The motherfuckers that was once a politician, that they had with their first time, they didn't have no experience. Everybody has to have a start somewhere. Nobody goes into a political seat already experienced. Everybody has their first time doing something. And so they had gotten ready to start grooming younger people that was not corrupt, right, and not polluted and all of that, because a lot of this stuff is just crazy. But he would have eaten them alive, and he would have start putting money behind. They would have put money behind their opponents. That's how you get people. When folks don't do right, that's what you do. The next time an election come up, you don't give them no money. Okay, you don't support them, and you support their opponent. That's how you teach people how to do right. Okay, well, folks are, well, I don't know what to do. They ain't gonna do right. I played that video last night with Dr. King for a reason. What did he say when they got the people's movement going, he said it took organization. That's the issue within our community. There is no organization. There's nothing but jealousy. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Okay. And so my dad and them got results because they organized and they had the money to put behind people. That's how you do it. And that's what other communities do. That's why my father used to always say, it ain't no, you hear me say it all the time too, it ain't no secret or no mysteriousness to what other communities do. And the reason that it works in their community, it ain't no damn secrets. All they do is organize and hold people feet to the fire. If I elect you and you don't do what you're supposed to do, what we're gonna do is we're gonna organize and we're gonna put money behind your opponent. You're gonna be a one-term mother sucker, okay? That's it. You ain't gonna be reelected the next time. That's what other communities do. That's the reasons why when politicians and other communities, and they let them know, we're going to give you a chance, but if you don't do what you're supposed to do, we're not going to elect you. We're going to come out against you. And it ain't going to be nothing personal. So they know they want to be elected again. They're going to do what they're supposed to do. They're going to at least try to give them a whole lot of what they want, because that's what they were elected for. In the Black community, we elect them and then they tell us to kiss my ass and we let them do it. Well, it ain't nothing we could do. It just ain't nothing we could do. Okay? See, I don't like that victim mentality, especially when we have the power. We have all the power because it is power in our vote. Hell, if nothing else, we get out and vote. We cancel out somebody else's vote. You vote for your person and somebody else vote for somebody else. Hell, you canceling out that vote until somebody wins. But we take on that mentality where, they just ain't going, because that's what they want you to believe. They don't ever want you to be involved in politics because they understand whoever controls the politics controls the economics. And that's something that they never want Black people to control, the money. Okay? Anyways, you guys, I hate that. I hate Miss Gurley's is going out of business. But last time I went to Miss Gurley's, it was like right after my dad passed away, and it was just really sad for me. And it was really sad because I knew that was his restaurant that he would pay them to, supporting a Black business, because he would pay them a lot of money to open up on a day that they were not open, to feed the whole city of Memphis, right? And so I hate to see them going out of business. I know that the parents had gotten pretty old or whatever. I don't know if somebody is sickly or it's probably just the economics. But Miss Gurley's soul food, but I know the price of food is going up very high. But Miss Gurley's soul food stayed loaded up. They stayed loaded, but they closed at around 2:00 in the afternoon. I mean, so that means that they were not getting in the evening. That was weird. You close up at 2:00. I guess they closing up after lunchtime. They open up at 10 and closed up, I guess, after lunch. That was really weird within itself. And they never open on Sundays, so the good church people couldn't come. So hey, I don't know, but I do know that the price of food is all the way up. It's all the way up. So if you have to take your plates and stuff up, you have to up price your upcharge your customers when the price of food and stuff go up, and then it already really ain't no money circulating. So folks get to thinking about, hell, if I want me a fish plate and I got to almost pay $30 for it, I just go over there to Hollywood Fish Market and buy me some fish and go home and throw his ass in some hot grease or something and feed the whole family. That's the logic now. Okay, I do want Miss Girlie's Soul Food. You know, they're gonna give you 1 or 2 pieces of fish, some spaghetti, and whatever else other sides you get. You paying 20, because I believe I paid $22. The last, and that was a couple years ago. Food done went up some. I think I paid $22 for some damn fried fish, and it might have been 1 piece. So I mean, the logic is I could make a whole meal because I can go to Hollywood's fish market, buy, get some fish, get some spaghetti, because you know you a big pot of spaghetti feed everybody, and that's what we gonna eat and get some light bread. And I mean, you might spend, it might be $30, but at least everybody belly gonna be full. Okay. So, you know, people, like I said, just taking hits. And then because of the economy, and then too, you have to think about crime. Crime is off of the chain. I think about the female black that had opened up a Melanie's shut down for the same reason. Oh wow. So Melanie's is girlies. Because the name of girlies used to be Melanie's before Dre Day, and they shut up again for good. But maybe they're gonna, come back up under another name, child. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna shut it down for good. But I think about the female black that opened up a furniture store in East Memphis. Them folks started robbing that lady so much. An African American woman that opened up a very nice furniture store that had furniture equivalent to Ashley's furniture. She had found the broker or wherever Ashley and them get that cheap ass furniture from. Her stuff looked just as good, because Ashley's and them really upcharge you for a couch that they done paid $50 for. They're gonna charge you $1,000 for it. They getting almost 1,000%. And so she had found the broker, and she had opened up a furniture place. That lady, they tore down the door of her furniture place in East Memphis and moved and stole all her furniture and stole all the nice furniture out of there. Now Ashley's right over across the street. They didn't do it to Ashley's, but they did it to the black woman. I'm talking about these black ugly ass bastards. Okay, they went over there and robbed all her furniture. A black woman building a nice furniture business. It was not a secondhand store. And took all her furniture. She tried to rebuild her furniture store because this is her dream, always to own a furniture store, and she was able to do it, worked hard. Furniture and stuff, like I said, equivalent to Royals. Right, she was buying it direct from the supplier. From Royals, equivalent to Royals and Ashley's and all of that. And she wasn't selling it for as much. Ashley's was directly across the street. They didn't take their black asses over there and rob Ashley's. The lady had a dream. She took the losses and opened her store back up again. And they came back. After she opened it, they did it again. After the third time, she had to shut her store down. And I don't think it's back open no more. I thought about that too, Mr. Parker. I said they might have been paid by Ashley's. Because I was looking at that latest stuff. She had iron doors and stuff and windows. I was like, how the hell they get in there like that? And Ashley's might have paid somebody to do it. Right. She was so excited. And so I don't think she's back open anymore because she took too many losses. She took too many losses. And her furniture was beautiful. Like I said, it might have even been a better quality than Ashley's. And it was not expensive. Okay. So I ain't gonna put. I ain't. You right, Mr. Parker. I ain't. Lord forgive me for calling the, because I be get. I think about these little knuckleheads, and I start cussing them out. It might not even been them, because the competition will do stuff like that. Some of that crime in Memphis might be intentionally happening, both the economy in Nashville. You never know, because I'm gonna tell you something. When these Iranians, when they was going and they took a big truck, the Iranians was selling hair or something, or something. They took a big like U-Haul truck and rammed it into the back of the building. And I'm trying to understand how somebody can keep ramming a truck into a brick building. Y'all saw it, I played it. And put a big hole in the back of the building and steal everything out and put it in the U-Haul. How the hell them folks didn't have no cameras and stuff on their building? The cameras didn't go off, the alarms didn't go off. When somebody banging into the back of your building with a U-Haul until they knock a hole in the building and steal all your stuff out. I think that was insurance. Remember when the guy somebody got on the news and said, we, because it was happening so much. Remember, it was with the Iranians and the Asians. It was happening so much. Somebody got on the news and says, we got to make sure it's not insurance fraud. When they started looking at it like that and letting it be known that they felt like it was some insurance fraud going on, it stopped. Envy hurts our community the most, and insurance won't cover our people like they do the other races. That's so true. Oh, don't get it twisted. The burglars are still knuckleheads. They were stupid enough to let the pals. um. So I tell you, but yeah, it is. It's a cold game. Um. But yeah, it's quite a few businesses that are closing down in Memphis, and that's always a sad thing, because when businesses start to close down, that means people start to lose their jobs. But it's mostly Black businesses, people that have stepped out and started, doing business and stuff. It's shutting. It's mostly African American businesses that are starting to shut down, which is so sad. It really is. You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the room. Okay, please hit the like button. I would appreciate that so much. Make sure you all hit the like button. Um, he says gentrifying. They moving us out and Amigo and them in. That's so true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's so true. I see now out in East Memphis, because I've been getting more cases in East Memphis now. It's I didn't know it was because I don't go in East Memphis. I didn't know that mostly all of it's nothing but Hispanics out there. It's nothing now, especially in these apartment complexes and stuff, mostly Hispanics. So you're right. It says Emmy hurts our community the most in insurance. Yeah. Um, Anyways, you guys, let's talk about this situation with MPD, okay? City of Memphis has hired a retired federal judge to monitor MPD, right? Let's talk about that. We get ready. I know this right here is get ready to be a debate for real. Because Dre Day, is it you that don't like the police? You talk about always trying to take up for the police. Hold on, y'all.
To hundreds of benefits to help you save money, stay healthy, and have fun. Plus everyday discounts at top retailers, dining, and more. Your first year is just $12 with automatic renewal, and get a second membership and an insulated trunk organizer for free.
1-800-790-2139.
Hey, straight to
A
the
retired
point.
judge is stepping in to help after a scathing report from the Department of Justice on the Memphis Police Department. The city of Memphis says that former U.S. Court of Appeals Judge Bernice Donald has been hired to help develop a plan to move the city forward after city leaders made it known they would not enter into a consent decree with the Department of Justice. WRG's April Thompson has more on the latest move by Memphis.
Retired Judge Bernice Donald slated to step in and help the city of Memphis as it deals with the fallout of a Department of Justice investigation into the Memphis Police Department. The city releasing a statement saying Judge Donald will serve in a process oversight capacity as a neutral and independent monitor, guiding the city's community response and action plan. That plan, in response to the DOJ finding Memphis police used excessive force, made unlawful stops, searches, and arrests, and discriminated against Black people and those with behavior disabilities. WRAG contacted Judge Donald, who declined to do an interview, but those who know of the judge say this is a good move.
Judge Donald has an excellent reputation as a civil rights activist and making appropriate decisions on the court in relation to those issues.
Memphis City Council member Dr. Jeff Warren says it will also save taxpayers money.
And it's a whole lot less expensive than undergoing a consent decree that could cost us millions and millions of dollars every year.
The Department of Justice wanted the city to enter a consent decree to make improvements that would be monitored by the courts. The city declined an interview, but made it clear they had no interest in a consent decree. Instead, they say their plan is to set up a 9-person task force to coordinate community engagement and develop a response plan with oversight from Judge Donald.
No matter how much latitude and leverage they give her, it's not the same as having a federal entity like a Department of Justice with a much higher level of independence, agency, oversight, and regulatory force to implement some of these reforms.
Pastor and city activist Earl Fisher still thinks a DOJ decree is the better move.
When you are in a consent decree agreement with the Department of Justice, you don't get to pick who monitors you, and you don't get to pick the length of the monitoring.
The city says Judge Donald will be given a budget to get resources and experts to help her in the job of reimagining policing. For your news leader in Memphis, April Thompson, WREG News Channel 3.
Okay. Now, of course, this has been an issue for a long time. A lot of the issues that they say that MPD have, it went all the way back to when AC Warden was in office, all of 8, 9, 10 years ago. 10, 11 years ago, right? So a lot of the issues that they're bringing up now, because this new administration just got in, okay, Paul. So they're dealing with things that DOJ was saying was an issue back then. Now, let me just say this, as I've said before, the Department of Justice has the power to, if they were in violations so bad, they could have just taken over, right? They didn't have to ask them to allow them to come in to help them to correct it. Evidently, it was not bad enough for them to strong arm them and say, look, we're moving in, we're taking over, right? But instead, they said, we recognize that there are some issues. These have been issues since 11 years ago, a lot of them. And hey, this is what we recommend. And if you pay us so many millions of dollars, we can help you all to correct this, right? So evidently they were not in violation so much, whereas they told them, like they did with the sheriff's office. That's what happened with the jail some years back. Because even when I started working with the sheriff's office, they were had been up under DOJ, right? And then they got everything corrected. DOJ came in, it was so bad. They came in and took over, right? It was that bad. They didn't give them a choice. They took it over. And so evidently it's not that bad with the Memphis Police Department. They only are making recommendations, right? But if it don't get corrected, I guess, you know, they can at some point. If it consistently piles up, they could, right? And so what they've chosen to do is instead get Judge Donald, because I'm sure, because DOJ asked for and to monitor them. I think they said it'd be like $5 million. I guess, you know, with Judge Donald, she was a federal judge. It would be it wouldn't be 5 million, right? It wouldn't be 5 million. I think Judge Bernice Donald, her brother, I believe, was a judge also in civil court. And I know because her brother that was a judge, he just retired. His wife, Miss Donald, used to be my English teacher. I am She Johnson says, Gristle, your family is in my prayers. Yeah, Gristle, yeah, I'm sorry about your grandmother. I'm so sorry about your grandmother. I sure will pray for your grandmother and your family. I'll pray for your family. And you. They say, is the police chief still there? Yes, the police chief is still there. The police chief is still there. See, I think a lot of people kind of give the police chief a hard time. And this is just in my opinion, and they have a right to if they want to. But I understand it's not the police chief, right? You know, when that situation happened, unfortunately, with Tyreek, that was not her fault. Those units, but of course we tend to put it on the shoulder of the CEO, right? And she would be considered like the chief executive officer of the Memphis Police Department, right? At this point. So we just kind of put it on the shoulder of whoever's in charge. But there's a chain of command. And so you have the Scorpion unit, who probably is up under another name. They've always had task force. That's a task force. It was never a big task force. I'm telling you now because I worked up in there. It's a task force that they've always had, just like they had the jump and grab task force. You know, they have these little units within that go all over the city. They're very small. And so on each shift, it's probably about 5 officers on each shift. So they will report directly to the sergeant, who is the direct line of supervisor that is really supposed to be paying close attention to what they do. The sergeant will report to the lieutenant reports to the major reports to the colonel, and it is the colonel that will go back. You see all those chains of command that will go back and report weekly to the police director, which would be her, right? He said, thanks, it made me get right, legit. I've been mistreated by some, but don't think the whole system right. There are a lot of police officers there are some that are mean. And then I think also, when people just genuinely don't like the police, right? Because they have issues with some people, not all people, with what they would consider an authority figure. They feel like they supposed to, I'm grown, I'm supposed to be able to sit on the corner and sell drugs all day if I want to without them bitch ass police officers messing with me. I'm a motherfucking grown and man. I've been standing on this corner selling drugs to the kids and in front of the kids. Ain't no whole ass police officer gonna stop me. That's the mentality of a lot of people. So they feel like a police officer trying to little boy them. When the police officer pull up and say, look here, you can't be up here on this corner selling drugs. And you got some police officers who don't want to do no work. So they'll tell you, look here, I don't care what you do because let's just say he worked from, 2 to 10. He'll tell you, I don't care what you do from 10 to 6 or 6 to 1:30. But when I come on my shift, you can't stand up here. I don't give a damn what the other officers let you do. But when I'm here, you can't stand, because my lieutenant tell me to clear this out up here. So you can't stand on the corner and sell drugs when I'm on duty. Now, when I leave, you can. And that's on the officers that come behind me. But people feel like people want to do wrong and they don't want you to say nothing about it. Who he think he is telling me I can't feel on no little girls? I'm a grown man. I'm a man. They let our favorite thing is why they can't feel on the little girls. They let the white people since been doing it. Y'all know I can't stand no pervert. And so it makes me so mad when I hear black people say that. Why is it a problem? Because it makes me think you're a pedophile. Why is it a problem when black people mess with little girls, black men, the white men been doing it? Ain't no logical thinking man that's not sick gonna ever think like that. Because he gonna say whoever do it, I don't care what their race is, they need to be dealt with. See, people, I listen to people. I pay close attention to what people say too. I know when they sick. He says when issues cost the city or state, it makes everybody get looked at. Yeah. He says, Parker Bros, stay out of trouble and continue to model your clothing. He said, it ain't the police I fear. I fear the magistrate, DA, and judge. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And the sheriff. The sheriff, the magistrates, you're right, the DAs, because the magistrates acts in the capacity of a judge after hours. And right, those are the ones that can mess you over real bad. They could do you real dirty. He says, I worked at AutoZone Park and saw the other police chief take orders from guys in the military. Who was the other police chief? Oh, wow. So, I don't know. Hey, there are issues, within MPD, because when you go to the courts, when you're down at 201, all you really see is black people down there in ticket court. We do know that black people are not the only people that drive fast, right? So, yeah, a lot of that has to be changed. But here's the thing, though, officers, as I was saying before, it is at their discretion. They really ain't got to give you no ticket. But now those that are going, you could be going a certain speed. If you go over a certain speed, they could take you to jail because it's deadly. We see folks doing donuts. The people like that ought to be jailed. Racing on the expressway, putting other people's lives in danger. Yeah, they need to be jailed, and they don't need to have no bond either. right? So I guess it works both ways, but y'all know how I am. I don't like it when people are consistently talking about what police officers do, but don't nobody say nothing about these ratchet ass motherfuckers out here doing any and everything. The police supposed to just let them. I mean, we're the citizens. So I mean, are the criminals supposed to take over? I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand. Do y'all want the police to just let? Because what we need the police for, if they don't get the bad guys off of the street, are we supposed to just let the bad guys continuously take over? We having a decent conversation, y'all. Let's conversate. I want to know where everybody head at, and don't worry about me because I feel a certain way, and y'all can feel whatever way y'all want to. Let's have some dialogue. Saw it at Motorsports in Millington too. I've been in some of these, and I'm not saying police officers are. I don't agree with brutality, because people quick to twist what you say. I don't agree with brutality. I don't agree with excessive force. Okay, but if a person tells you, listen, bruh, turn around, let me put your handcuffs on you because I need to do this, this, and that. Don't put your hands in your pocket. If you keep and more people are nervous, especially men. If they're nervous, they might be putting their hands in their pocket without even thinking. But that is a security risk, okay? Just don't put your hands in your pocket. Some of these officers scary, okay? They scary. It's so much stuff going on. If they ask for something, just like I think about how they did that boy in Ohio, I believe they asked him for his ID. That hurt me so bad. And he was reaching for his ID and he shot and killed that boy. And he said, and his girlfriend had it on camera. And don't y'all know that man got off? So what we have to do is, so they got mad. Them police let him out. First of all, you need to know government. I can't stand no stupid ass motherfucker want to argue with you all the time like it's something wrong with you when the problem was the DA and the judge. That police officer told that boy, let me see your ID. His ID was in the glove compartment and he shot and killed that boy. He ain't got no business out. But everybody else focus on the police department. Them polices let him out. Ain't no polices let him out. The judge and the DA did that. That's why don't nobody take us seriously. Because they feel like we don't know nothing. Okay? So, I don't believe in what they did to Tyree. That was heinous. And them officers, they got to go to jail. That's where they at. They was wrong for what they did to that boy. It was nothing right about how they beat that boy. That was you know what? When I look at that and I see officers and I think about officers that really got into the police department, they got into the field to truly protect and serve their community. That right there is just really a betrayal to the communities, a betrayal to the badge. It's just really sad how they set up. And what did he do to them? He did nothing to them. He did nothing. And they beat him like that. And so that wasn't good enough. Really the same thing that the officers did to Tyree, a lot of the politicians turned around and took advantage of his mama. They didn't give a damn about Tyree. They used his mother's grieving, because she the one that's hurting, to get on TV and to bring more attention to themselves. That pissed me off too. Now, Reverend Al Sharpton, they say he a preacher, but I bet you he ain't preached in a pulpit in 100 years. You had pastors letting him stand out up in the pulpit and then talking about God brought people kings in my church. Kamala Harris all in the church. God brought kings before my church. Taking advantage of that woman, not thinking about the real problem, the core of the problem, which is what them damn officers did to Tyree, and this lady has lost her son. You let Al Sharpton, who is an ambulance chaser, do nothing for black people other than get black people started. That's what they got him for. They get us emotional. So, black folks dying every day. It's poverty every day. Poverty ignites crime. The community is suffering every day. Where Al Sharpton at? It ain't no cameras for that. So he ain't coming. And so it's really disappointing what a lot of these pastors do. They sitting up talking about, I goes back to that 3-strike bill. Everybody talk about, you stay on that 3-strike bill. We have to bring up the past, because it's still going on in the future. And so, they talk about, well, this is what they say. Well, you mad, but all them black pastors was sitting at the table and told Bill Clinton and them that 3 strikes bill, they agreed with it. Them black pastors didn't know nothing about what they was agreeing to. They was happy to be at the White House. Okay. The same thing, they finessed them pastors. They was going to do it anyway. So they said, well, let's get some black preachers and bring them here and make them think that they got to say in something that we already going to do anyways. And so you had them sitting at the table. Yes, so, I can't stand nobody that's agreeable all the damn time. I'm not an agreeable person. And so, slobbing, snotting, stuff running all out their nose, and they agreed for them. They agreed Bill Clinton was clever. They agreed to allow Bill Clinton to put him and his brother's competition behind bars, because Bill Clinton and his brother were the biggest drug dealers in Arkansas. So they came up with a plan. We're going to do this 3 strikes bill. All these little drug dealers that's out here selling drugs, if they get caught 3 times, they're going to be behind bars for life. Any crime, behind bars for life. And then, brother, we ain't going to have no competition. That's clever. And you had black pastors that agreed with it and then set up and said, God took us before kings. We was at the White House. Okay. Yeah, bobblehead. Head bobbing, just bobbling. And so you got black men in jail because, selling weed is legal now. Ain't nobody got no business being in jail for selling no damn weed at this point, and they made it legal. You got men that could have been and probably was productive or could have been productive in their community. You lock them up in jail. Okay, for life. And a lot of it ain't even been reversed. You had Biden that was right in the midst of that with Clinton. He's been the highest official in the land twice. He was the vice president and he was the president. He ain't reversed it. And so it's been years and these men are still in jail. And so what happens when they're in jail like that? It forces another form of lifestyle up on them. Learn behavior. I ain't going to get out no more. I ain't going to see no woman no more. Y'all, they been working on us. We're gonna talk about something else, because people, I'm real deep. That's the reason why I sit by myself and be by myself all the time, and I think all the time. And then when somebody mess with me, I go to the police on their ass, because I likes to sit and think. I read, I study stuff. You're not going to disturb my peace because you twisted. I'm gonna put the police on your ass, because I don't mess with nobody. Let me think and then get on here and talk about what I think. Okay. Right. The old slave mentality. And so, and I think now what's happening, and this is what bothers me. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Yeah, get all of the crooked police off of the squad. I think I've been saying that the whole time. Get the crooked police off of the SWAT, but we cannot afford to not have a police department. We're gonna keep the good ones, because these folks would run amok. We cannot live in a lawless society. We can't live in a lawless society. We need the police. We need the good police, because we see human trafficking is up. A lot of these folks, I be listening to some of these people. They be all on their YouTube channels talking about the police. Do y'all know their background? A lot of them, some of them probably involved in human trafficking. So of course they don't want the police. They don't like the police because they want to be able to walk up into your house and say, give me your 12-year-old daughter. I'm taking her and I'm putting her into prostitution. So it makes them mad to think that a police officer and the law would stop them. And you got women that be, yeah, I hate the police too, because my man said he don't like them. Some of these women need some help. They too traumatized. Okay. Learn some of these people's history and why they say what they say. Before folks say, well, she said what she said because she loved them police, I say what I say because all I ever did was work my whole career has been working with a police with the police department. And I know there are more good police than bad. I can say that because I know. Y'all see how blunt I am, I'd be the first to say if it wasn't true, I don't cover up for nobody. He said to Django. Since you said Django, I'm gonna look at that movie today. I always like Django. I ain't seen it in a long time. I'm gonna look at Django today because I get to lay at home today and chill. I'm so happy. I was telling my mama I ain't got to do nothing today. I was just so happy. I get to lay at home today, and I got up, took my shower early this morning. I get to walk around just like how I want to all day. And I ain't getting out and doing nothing. I already got all the Christmas gifts. I'm mad because my mama chair ain't gonna. We ordered my mama a recliner, and they sitting up talking about it ain't gonna be delivered before Christmas. So that just upsets me so bad. So I need to know the extra money that we paid for it to be delivered before Christmas. I need it back. I need it back. My mama sold you. It's okay. I'm just so happy I'm getting it. I'm just so happy. It's just a blessing to get it. She's so passive. She probably wouldn't even ask for the money back. Mr. Parker says maybe I can get. That's why I'm not passive. I saw my mom her whole life just be so. It's okay. It's okay. When you don't never know what God doing. And this, and that. And I just felt like she's so passive. It ain't no way in hell I'm going to be. My grandmother wasn't passing. My grandmother was real. Woo, my grandmother was real. I'm telling you, she didn't play. But my mother is so passive and kind-hearted. I'm kind-hearted too, but when I see that people think they're gonna play me, it makes me because my intentions are always good intentions. But what I see is people think that they can take advantage of good people, and it makes me turn on them. Oh my God. Mr. Parker's. Dre Day says, I get backlash for pushing the one Memphis agenda. These dummies want to keep us divided by North and South. That's true, Dre Day. But you know what? I guess I'm old school because when they was talking about North Memphis and South Memphis, I never knew that to be an issue. I've never known North Memphis and South Memphis to be divided like that. Because I still look at Memphis as just being one Memphis. I can't believe these damn fools think that they're going to be divided North Memphis and South Memphis up. That just happened since the internet, I think. But we can't let them do it because we all one Memphis. You know, people are normally kind of partial to the areas that they grew up around because, you know, when I get to riding around South Memphis and some of these little, because I listen, I love all of the little rappers in Memphis. I be wanting to see them do good. Even if I talk about their little asses, I still be wanting to see them do well. But you know, it's just something about when I see these little guys, when I see they coming up from out of like South Memphis and stuff like that around the areas that I grew up in, it'd be like a proud auntie moment. I go, oh my God, that's a rapper came from the area that I grew up in. Mr. Parker says, word, I need to do take mental notes of how many dress well and how many don't at all the parties, please. How many men dress well and how many don't at all the parties? Dre Day says, I'm from the north and got just as much family in it. Right. Because just think about it. Like my dad's whole family, my grandfather had 10 brothers. He had 10 brothers, and all of them in North Memphis. All of them in North Memphis. It's funny because I've just started, even though I was close to my dad's, like my aunties and like my first cousins and stuff. I'm pretty close to them. I grew up being close to them. Like I didn't know one of my auntie, my dad's sister. It's just something how it's such a small world. Now my younger cousins, that's my sister's age, I didn't hang out with them, but I mean, I didn't hang out with them because of the age difference. My sister said to me the other day, not too long ago, she said, we was talking about one of my cousins, Cece. She said, you doing videos on Finesse 2 times. You know that's Cece baby daddy, don't you? I said, Cece who? She said, our first cousin, Cece. I said, girl, well, whatever. I couldn't believe it. But I kind of believe it's true. My sister swears it's true, but see, they would hang together because that's their age group. Hell, I don't know nothing about that. She says, it's not that. I'm trying to see if I need to pay my people to promote my company in Georgia. You my dad grew up in North Memphis. My mother is from the Whitehaven area. And then, hey, the Alabama Hill, and then I grew up in South Memphis, right? My mom and them moved to Whitehaven, and then South Memphis, okay, Clementine, okay. That's the area I grew up in until I was 12. And so that's why I say we got family everywhere, because my aunties and them, my cousins and them had, I would be all up almost every weekend off of South Parkway on Bullington. That's with my cousins and them. They lived on Bullington, Trigg, and Roanoke. And we had so much damn fun. It didn't make no sense. And Kansas Court, in the Kansas Court apartments. Now when I go through that area, it seems like a lot of they're building new houses and stuff, down through there. I like that. What's up, the Alabama hitter? Parker, okay, I'll report back to you. I'll try to do small videos and send them to you. What's up, the hitter? Hold on, you all. Y'all know I be looking at some. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading something. Hold on, you all. Child, okay. Hey, Goldilocks. Yeah, I would drop the link because I would like to hear what you all got to say about this, but people are so twisted. I really just got to a point. I don't care no more though. My phone dead, so what's up, Cypress? He says, I've been running through the streets of Memphis for decades. Ain't no North Memphis, South Memphis beef for real. For the real people out in the street. That's what I'm talking about, Marcus. I that's why when people say that, I've never known that. I've never known it. I don't believe that it's a war, a North Memphis, South Memphis war. I've never heard, like, I'm not out in the streets. I got cousins and stuff that's out in the streets. I don't hear them say that It's a North Memphis, South Memphis war. Now, the rappers have always had some type of competitiveness, but even still, they would do features on each other's stuff. I think everybody, like, it don't matter what. These gangs are just, you got these cliques, and because you got cliques from South Memphis that are at each other's necks. Uh-huh. Hold on. Hey, Cypress, check your messages. Oh yeah, Hitter doing the darn thing. I be loving Hitter videos, especially his and y'all know Hitter knows how to do graphics real good too. He does graphics. I think that's what it's called graphics. Marcus says you better wake up and love and help each other to life. Life too short. I agree. I agree with you, Marcus. Grady says, I heard that in the mound and told them we all family. Yeah. I mean, Memphis has never been like divided up. No. And we can't even let that narrative go on. No. I've started going over to when I was having cases in the north this past summer, I was loving stopping over at the Kroger over there at Rangeline, and I believe that's Frazier because they run a lot of sales. And I didn't feel threatened or nothing. I was stopping in there every other day, getting shrimp and shit. Yeah, it's always really hard when you expect when family members pass, but especially when they pass around the holidays. That's so true, Mr. Parker. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But then too, Mr. Parker, you have to understand, like,
What's going on?
some other weird stuff going on too. Like sometimes people do stuff like Double Tap was saying. What the hackers do is they hack your notifications. They're able to hack your notifications.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up, man? Happy Saturday, everybody. What poppin'? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
Nothing much. So, do you agree that it's like a division between the North and the South?
Yeah. In some way, so now, yeah, in some way because of the click and the cruise. See, the money divide
It
people.
started happening. It just recently. So I think social media has something to do with that because nobody talked about stuff like that back then.
Yeah, right. Because I'm saying is the money. What I'm saying is the money divided this and made people just start going at each other for money. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was about money. People putting their life on the line for money. Some of them ain't gonna get it. Some of them gonna go to the grave. They know what comes with this. Like money really divide this. Because a lot of these people know each other personally. Their families know each other. They grew up. They grew up together.
And then some people, because like when folks was like getting Section 8 and stuff, they might get a house in South Memphis, and then they might move to the next time. I'm gonna move to North Memphis. I'm tired of South Memphis. They was moving all over the city.
Yeah. But see, money come into play when people get divided, and they get divided. The city got the money does this. People ain't doing it for free.
Mm-hmm. He says Castelli was bumping Gotti and Frazier loves dog. Yeah, and just like Frazier Boy, people all over the city was listening to Frazier Boy.
Oh yeah. He was alright. His music was alright. Wasn't all that, but it was alright.
So what Frazier Boy doing now? Is he still rapping?
Yeah, he rapping. I think he's still rapping. He's a granddad now, but he's doing okay. He's a granddad now, so I think he just really enjoying that now.
So you saying because he a granddad, he done sat down?
Yeah, I mean he's still doing shows, rap, whatever, but like he really just acting like he once was,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, he doing the thing, But yeah, I think the money divide people, man. People do anything for money.
Yeah, oh, okay. You saying folks paying these people to go at other folks?
Yeah, because here's the thing. This is the crazy part because they easy to get because all these niggas know each other. Most of all these niggas who beefing with each other know each other. Their families know each other, hung out with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't think it's never gonna be an ending to it.
And it was always like you might live in South Memphis and your auntie living in North Memphis, and so you over there with your cousins and them on the weekend. So I mean, everybody has always been integrated.
Yeah, I mean, it always, if you know what I'm saying, you can go where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be your cousin them got beef with these folks and they might go down, but it's always gonna be consequences to come with it. But you can pretty much move how you want, as long as you're willing to accept the consequences that come with it. Because everybody gonna tell you they got beef going on. But
You know what I think I'm gonna do today?
What?
I had gotten me some Clay's tuna. Have you ever had Clay's smoked tuna?
No.
I think he's from out of North Memphis. I got me some.
Yeah, he got the truck and everything, right?
Yeah, he was down there at the court, and I got me some. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, he got the truck and everything. I just say, he be that nigga be everywhere. That
Yeah,
truck
he be able. That
tuna.
smoked tuna, the bomb though, and he got different flavors. I said, I think I'm gonna make some smoked tuna today. I don't know what
Okay.
they put in his, but I think I'm gonna smoke me some tuna.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who smoke tuna, man. Everybody, man. Salute y'all. Y'all real brave. Braver than such never be. Salute
You
to
don't
you.
like tuna? You don't, so you don't eat tuna?
Yeah, I don't know about smoked tuna. That's
Smoked tuna good.
okay. I might try it one day.
But do you eat the regular tuna fish?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. Hey, just because I left the hood ain't never left me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because you always well, you be trying to act like you don't eat like potty meat and Vienna sausages. Everybody eat that.
I don't eat that, but yeah, I
I
eat
still eat some Vienna sausages.
yeah. Well, God bless you. But yeah, I don't eat hyenas and potted meat.
Vienna and crackers. Vienna sausages and crackers. I don't eat potty meat anymore. I don't even know if they sell potty meat in the store, but I don't eat that no more. We used to eat potty meat when we went fishing.
Boy, you tell these kids about some potted meat, they look at you like you lost your damn mind.
But it ain't nothing but Vienna sausages that was chopped up and mashed
Right,
up and
yeah,
put into
mashed
a.
up together. Yeah, boy, you can't. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, we telling our age now.
I like Vienna sausages. I don't eat them I don't buy them, but I mean, if I'm in my mama's house and she got some, I'll put some. I take the whole can and put it on top of the fire until it start boiling, and give me some Ritz crackers and eat them. My mama still buy Vienna sausages.
My grandma used to buy, but she used to go fishing. God rest her soul.
We used
Buy
to
them
eat.
just all
We
the
used to
time.
eat them on the fish bank. It was hard. Well, we ate potty meat because you can eat potty meat cold. I can't eat Vienna sausages cold.
I eat none of that. I'd rather go to Popeye, baby, or church.
We used to eat liver cheese. I used to love liver cheese and crackers when we went fishing. I never liked pickle sauce. I like hot sauce.
I ain't like
But
none of
we ate
that.
them with vanilla wafer crackers. I mean, cookies.
Yeah, they just sell all the pickled pig feet at the corner store. Water be brown in the motherfucker. Like, man, these man, y'all call the murder room. We gonna be reading the way.
So nobody in the everybody in here from the South, that just about it from the South that's in this chat. Y'all can't tell me y'all never eaten in the liver cheese and hot sauce. I used to like goose liver. I love goose liver. Listen, the rich people, the goose liver, the rich people, they have a, I don't know what's the difference in goose liver and what is it called, fragua or something they call it.
Oh, they can have that. They can have that. But yeah, I don't like seafood because I'm allergic to it. I don't eat no type of seafood.
Goldie says, "No, ma'am." She said she was never eating none of that. That's some good eating. Liver cheese and vanilla wafers.
Oh.
I don't buy now rag bologna. I don't even see, they don't even sell rag bologna no more.
Are you telling your age?
I like that rag bologna.
Yeah, my girl, especially after church, none of that stuff ain't, they don't even got it because it ain't good no more.
No, it don't taste the same anymore. But we used to eat rag bologna when we went fishing, or you ate rag bologna after church when the food was cooking. That's something to hold you over until the dinner was done.
I don't want no rag bologna. Just give me the wafer. I'm cool. Hell no, I'm cool.
Oh yeah, that's what we ate: liver cheese, and goose liver.
Well, you ate that, boy. You know,
wafers. It was so good.
If you came through that, you came from somewhere. You came from a real struggle.
Oh, we came straight up out of South Memphis. That's how we did it. That's how we would do it. We sit on the porch in Clementine, me and the other kids, and we share some potty meat and cookies.
Bless y'all heart. They find a closed Clementine now, huh?
Yeah, you know, when I drive by there, when I'm going down Elvis Presley, and I drive and I look over there, I remember when they first tore them down, and I didn't know they was gonna tear them down. I thought that they was just gonna redo them and stuff. They tore them down. Oh, I boo-hooed and cried. I mean, everything is just different. They don't even have they tore down the Runza's store that we used to go to across the street, across the highway. I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah, Clementine be
the State Castle is still back there, but I think they turned it into a club. I thought Mr. Tate was dead. So one of the girls that work at the police department that had lived in Clementine, she's a little older than me. She said, "You remember Mr. Tate?" I was over at the police department recently. She said, I was like, yeah. She said, we have to do IDs and stuff for something. And she said, you want to see him? I said, Mr. Tate's still alive. Somebody told me he died. Mr. Tate owned that castle. We used to go back there to that castle to get candy. His stuff was a little bit more expensive. And then it was stale too. His cookies and stuff would be stale. But I used to go back there. We used to go back there and get like patches for our bikes and stuff like that, because we always got glass in our bikes riding around the projects. But that castle is still back there.
Yeah. If his cookies were stale, they were supposed to be for free then.
Yeah, they were supposed to be for free, but he always, instead of selling them for 25 cents, he always tried to sell them stale ass cookies for 35 cents.
Oh yeah, that would be took. You're gonna take a long for both of you.
Look, the realist, he said this generation bougie. Yeah, they bougie. They don't want it to feel like they're supposed to eat no cold. So they want to eat ramen noodles. I don't like ramen noodles.
Uh-oh. You don't like ramen noodles?
He says Liberty sells out at Kroger. That's why I don't see it. I don't eat no ramen noodles. Is nasty.
Nah, I'm not a fan. I just started eating them after they got grown, man. When I'm bored, I eat something. I ain't eat no rag below the liver cheese, none of that shit. Y'all have that.
I'm gonna tell you what my grandma used to do. My grandma used to take ramen noodles and chop and take some ground beef and cook it and chop up onions and put it in the ramen noodles. And then, when she would, when she didn't feel like cooking anything, she would make that into another. It would be a meal. Now that tastes good.
My mom used to cook. My mom used to cook that shit. Like, you want some? Hell no, I'm about to go buy me something. I'm gonna just clean that shit.
He said hog head. Oh yeah, hog head cheese. I like hook cheese. We used to get that hook cheese from the corner stores in the backwoods when we was going fishing.
Hey, yeah, they sell all that old hook cheese.
It was good too. Hook cheese and vanilla wafers.
Y'all telling y'all aging her now. Y'all telling y'all aging her. Yeah, that was the good old. I wish we can go back to the good old days, man. When people actually got along.
Yeah, when people, even if you got to fighting, you weren't trying to kill each other. You still had respect for human life. You had respect for other people.
Right. These fools nowadays ain't got no respect for nobody ready to kill you just because you just said something they ain't like. Come on, man. What they do that? He said, "Don't ever call Alabama country."
He said, "Don't ever call Alabama country."
Okay, let me help you. Alabama the country. No, just play. country cousins, New Orleans. Shout out to the New Orleans people. Shout out to New Orleans, man.
Oh no, the girl says New Orleans people ate all that too. New Orleans got something down there called hot sausages. I had never tasted it before until I went down there.
Man,
They
New
make
Orleans,
they make hot sausages. Huh?
New Orleans got trash food, man. That food trash in New Orleans. And that's why everybody so goddamn crazy in New Orleans, man. You know,
New
that
Orleans
trash
food
is.
is their food is pretty good. I'm gonna tell you what I like about New Orleans food. See, I season my food real good. I put quite a bit of. My mama be talking about me because I don't use salt. I might put a pinch of salt. I don't like salt. So I use a lot of other seasoning to suffice that. Like I use garlic powder, onion powder, sazon. I might slap your mama, basil. I mean, my food is it's gonna be good because it ain't never gonna be under seasoned, but it's not gonna be salty. It's gonna be good. I use I love garlic, minced garlic. I use like chicken bouillon, all that soul food seasoning. I be getting Mrs. Dash, everything. My mama be looking at me sometimes when I'm at her house cooking. She'll say, "Lord, have mercy, all the seasoning in the stove gone in one meal." I said, "Yeah, but it's sure gonna be good." Now chop up onions and bell peppers and stuff, but that's how I do it.
Nah, New Orleans got trash food, man. Well, I take that back. Y'all probably don't. I don't eat all that seafood crap. I hate it. I wish the government take it off the market. It's bad.
Seafood?
Yeah.
I love seafood.
I wish the government take it off the market.
I make a fire seafood pasta. Seafood Alfredo pasta. I make my Alfredo from scratch. It really ought to be my Alfredo really need to be sold in stores. It's so good.
I don't eat no.
Drink the pasta sauce by itself.
No. I don't eat seafood, none of that type of. No, I just get some fried chicken when I'm in New Orleans. So, how about it?
They said New Orleans Popeye's chicken tastes different than anywhere else.
Yeah, it tastes better because that's where Popeye, I guess, is originally from.
I'm gonna have to get some Popeye's chicken.
But you know who got the worst food in the world to me?
Who?
The whole state of Florida got the worst food.
No, Florida got some good food because they sell a lot of seafood. I love Florida seafood and stuff.
That shit is trash. I don't eat seafood. They don't. That about all they good they got. Is see, I'm talking about like regular food. That shit is trash. I'm like, man, you know
they
what
have
I went to?
Of like Caribbean food. Their food is more like on the Caribbean food style.
I don't eat that bullshit. I like regular food. I'm like, man, I gotta wait till I get to Memphis or get back to Alabama.
I'm gonna tell you what Alabama got that I'm gonna try. They got an Alabama white sauce that I be seeing. I'm gonna try the Alabama white sauce. I'm gonna try to make it and see how it tastes.
I'm not tripping, I don't eat seafood. I hate it. I'm allergic to it and hate it. I wish the government take it off the market and ban it completely.
You don't eat fish?
No.
You ain't never ate no fish.
I have.
You don't like it?
All this. No. Not like that. No. I don't like nothing. See nothing, man. Give me some regular wings or some pork chops or something like that. I'm good. I don't like how that. No, I can't eat that shrimp shit. All that shit. No, I tried that. That was a bad experience. I wish the government banned it worldwide.
Man, what?
Seafood. I'd be happy when the government said we're putting a ban on seafood. These niggas will go cry. No, because it's too much money. But
What's
You
up,
nigga,
Blackwood News? Blackwood News in the house. I
the
see
black
he been getting back out there on the scenes and stuff.
man, be careful on them crime scene, Blackwood. We enjoy it being on the we need you being on the 513 ain't gonna tell the truth.
Hey, Blackwood News, do you consider yourself like do you do like videography work? Or it's just something you get out there and you do. Do you do like videography work? Because he started doing movies and stuff. I see where he's in movies now. The Blackwood News.
Man, shout out to Blackwood. Salute to Blackwood News, man. Representing that 901, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Memphis in the building.
Yeah, Memphis in the building.
Yo. Yeah.
Cypress
man.
know damn well he eat fish because he just said his mama and them would go fishing and stuff all the time.
I said my grandma and they used to cook all that and then what's that shit? And then
well, you know, back then if you didn't eat what they cook, you didn't eat. So you trying to tell me you didn't eat no fish?
I had money to buy what I want. I ain't need to eat day food. I had money to buy what I want.
He said freelance journalist, but I'll do whatever. He a freelance journalist. All right, I hear you. I might reach out to you. It's something I'm thinking about doing. I probably reach out to you.
Yeah, man, we're thinking about doing a movie on Cypress TV. No, I'm just playing. Salute the Black. He be on them crime scene, boy.
He be on those things. He be on those things.
I don't care if it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? And we live. Yeah, such and such got shot up. That's all we know right now. My dude, we have big bro. I rock with dude.
Yeah, I like Blackwood News. He the truth.
Him, I rock with my boy Blackwood News, and I rock with Cassio to the full. The rest of them, they keep it.
Yeah, I like Cassio. I ain't seen Cassio on live lately. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I be seeing Cap. Yeah, I be seeing.
I wonder why Cassio used to call me almost every day. I ain't heard from him.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know, P probably be busy. P just busy being P. You know what it is. Shout out to Cassio.
He was on live. For some reason, his lives don't come up no more because he was just on live 7 hours ago.
Hey, and you know they already like P going live, but you know, you something big, you know, they trying to stop people going live.
Shout out to Cassio.
Yeah, shout out, man. Cassio made Memphis history, man. Yeah.
When they did that walk on that bridge.
No, when he took them pictures of them with Mel and eat them cherries, that right there. I said, yeah, that nigga P for real. I had to hit him up. Yeah, nigga, you doing your thing, nigga, you P for real. He put niggas in the hospital hugging up a nigga while he in jail. I said, yeah, this nigga P for real. I salute you, nigga. Yeah, I remember when they did this walk on the bridge. I was like, man, the police gonna beat these niggas. Hey, Miss Nunu. Cause the pal ain't been right here.
I like Thaddeus. I like him. I like Thaddeus Matthews. I'm gonna tell you something. Thaddeus Matthews is more of a shock jock, right? Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you talk to him in person, even before then, because I remember I asked him to come over to my studio, and I still got to put that video out. I asked him, "Would you come over to my studio and do a scene for me?" Because I was doing a cold case scene about Gerald Stewart, and so he was
that was his friend, the little mechanic guy.
He came over there. He sat over there 2 hours, tripping and laughing, all of that. He wouldn't talk about nobody. He just tripping and laughing after he finished doing the scene.
Yeah, I like that, man. Cassie,
Y'all see what's been going on? What he been posting about this school board?
Who, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
No, you know he got me blocked on Facebook, so I can't see it.
What? You must been messing with him. Why he block you?
You know, I can see him when he come on YouTube, but he got me blocked on Facebook. I can't see nothing. He blocked me on Facebook.
You been trolling that man. You a troll. You troll that man. He blocked you.
Nah, again, because I was sure I was sharing the pictures of Cassie on the peak. He like, oh yeah, this nigga here block, he black ass and block. He ain't never seen him. I just don't know. Get his black ass up out of there. He blocked. He gone. We got to worry about him. He gone. He got out of here. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Man, that shit was so funny, man. That shit, man, that was like, yeah, but I remember they didn't walk on the bridge, though, but I'm surprised nobody didn't get hurt. I'm glad nobody didn't get hurt. Really, I'm saying I'm glad nobody didn't get hurt.
You wrong for that. I think Mel love her husband. She was just trying to get back at him.
No comment. Hey, man. Hey, women, you do not love your husband if you going on trip with the arch enemy. Your husband feed the nigga cherry. Your husband need to get that shotgun.
So you gonna get a shotgun if your wife treats if Miss Sparkle feed a man cherries?
Yeah, if she ain't feed me, oh yeah, it's gonna be we're gonna have issues. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a problem. Hell yeah.
So you saying that Miss Sparkle your wife? Y'all can remember?
I ain't say that. Anything possible that what Kevin Garnett said. I ain't say that, but you know, anything possible, you know.
Yeah, she done whipped Cypher. She done been down and whipped that thing on you because you was talking about you would never get married. Now you saying it's possible.
Hey man, anything possible, you know, 2025 coming up, man, you know. You know what I learned? You know the valuable lesson I learned going into 2025? You can't never say never because you really just don't know.
Well, you sure was saying never. I ain't never getting married. Never.
Well, that's because I had a lot of bad experiences with people around me getting married.
Okay, well, everything done changed now, huh? Anything possible now, right?
Well, yeah, anything possible. Yeah, they do.
I tried to tell y'all dudes not to be listening to Cypress. As soon as he get a woman, he gonna leave you out there.
Hey man, listen to Cypress. Yeah, Cypress got the blueprint for you. All you gotta do is listen.
No, it sounds like to me Sparkle got the damn blueprint.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Hey man. Yeah.
Yes, she does. I told y'all, man, don't be listening to Cypress. Y'all in trouble.
Now, got it good. I know that what y'all hoping for. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know I'm cold with it, Mr. Parker. You know. Yeah, man. We don't bend, we don't fold, we don't do none of that.
Oh well, you ain't getting ready to be no bad influence on Mr. Parker. Periods.
Why ain't no why can't be no bad? No, I ain't trying to be no bad influence on Mr. Parker. Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah, they heard that. They heard. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them the blueprint. Hey man, but you didn't never say that. But do I ever think I'm gonna get married? Probably. Chances are probably not. To keep it real.
But you just said anything possible, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
anything
already
possible.
listen. You know you have to be careful with you. You know Spark will be in the damn bushes.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, man. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, chances are might not, but you know.
Yeah, but Cypress, you was just saying months ago
I know. I know what I said. I know.
that you weren't gonna. Um,
See, sometimes sometimes the Lord put people in your life and make you change the way you think.
I'm looking at this song that I'm thinking they've been playing that song. It's in my head. That
What's
song
that?
Tawana Murphy saying, "Do you know how many cats your man done kissed?" Did you hear that song?
Uh, nah, I don't pay attention to that big wig wearing fool.
I'm sorry.
I don't.
Look, Thaddeus posted. If I didn't holler, Thaddeus posted that song. The other day, Thaddeus said, and I ain't trying to talk bad about Tawana,
I am.
but Thaddeus said, when you need your school board member to sing at the Christmas party, at the kids' Christmas party. And I don't know what made me click on the song. The song said, "How many cats your man done kissed before he kissed you?" I holler. I holler so loud. I said, "Oh my God, these people crazy."
Anybody? Ain't nobody paying attention to that big wig wearing fool.
Yeah, it's a real song. I'm getting ready to. Do you know how many cats your man done kissed? Yeah, it's a real song. It's a real song. She put that song out. I'm getting ready. Hold on. Y'all, if I didn't holler, Thaddeus said when you want your school board member to sing at the kids' Christmas party and put that video that she had up, if I didn't scream. Hold on.
Ugh.
Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Can y'all hear that song?
Uh-uh.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I'm getting ready to play it. I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of it.
I'm trying to be.
Here it is. She sing the blues. Can y'all hear that, Cypress?
Yeah. No, quit your day job.
How many cats your man done kiss? Lord. Listen. This ain't the song ain't bad. When Thaddeus put that on his page, it said, when you need your schoolboy member to sing at the kids' Christmas party and put that video up there, I holler. If I didn't lay out hollering.
Man, I done heard Federal music sound better than that.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
That wig wearing fool.
Lord have mercy. And for some reason it's been playing in my head. Do you know how many cats your man done kissed before he kissed you? Oh my God, Lord have mercy. I tell you, Memphis, there's so much stuff to go on in Memphis. Memphis, the stuff they do in Memphis make Memphis look like a damn circus, don't it?
Well, yeah. But that's because the young people in it make it look bad. But yeah, I can't stand Tawana. She argued with me the whole election thing. I said, fool, ain't nobody voting for no Kamala Harris, but y'all done me. She like, you a coon, you ain't vote for Kamala Harris. I'm like, how I gotta be a coon?
Look, somebody wrote in the comments. He said, only one cat I kiss is my wife, and barely do that. We don't even touch each other. My back hurt too much. Well, she letting somebody else kiss it. If your back hurts, you better throw it out. Trying to put an arc in it and do what you need to do to keep your wife happy. Throw it out and get on some pills. Pain pills, hell.
A pain pill? God bless you for you.
Yeah, he better throw it out and do what he needs to do to keep his wife happy and get on some damn pain pills.
I ain't gonna be able to tell me y'all need to come take it while he's playing.
Yeah, talking about we barely touch each other because my back hurt. Okay, well, somebody kissing a cat.
I'll tell you, she gonna be able to put you clean out. For real, man. You women ain't waiting and holding on. They gonna be out of there. Yeah. But yeah, that woman crazy, man. Women that wear her the way they her like that, they need.
Pretty Miss Kitty, how come I don't see her?
Who?
She said Too Pretty Miss Kitty in here. I don't see Too Pretty Miss Kitty. Do you see her?
You tired of these married men? They can't keep their shit together. Of course they can't, because they won't. Never mind. Shout out to the married men, man. I think it'd be married women cheat more than real married men. What y'all think?
She said they on the other page, but I'm supposed to be able to see her on the other page. I don't see Miss Kitty on the other page at all. I'm supposed to see Miss Kitty on both pages if she posted.
So who the police chief now?
The same person.
But why they keep her if they know? I mean, why they make a big deal about it if they knew they were gonna keep her?
Well, I think they still don't want her.
They just up the
The mayor gonna give her the opportunity to see what she can do.
And see, they really paid her so much money.
Right, so why would he fire her and then still have to pay her out of that contract? And then
yeah, that don't make sense to me. You're right.
And shout out to Miss Kitty, because I promise it, not unless she posted earlier on.
Yeah, they Memphis do so much messed up stuff like, and then y'all have matter get that far behind in the budget. Y'all ain't spending no money on nothing. Y'all taking money home. Y'all ain't putting no money into nothing in the city. Nothing. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up if y'all living in Memphis, man. Y'all about to be in a total bad state with y'all city council and lawmakers, man.
You said what now, Cypress?
I said, you living in Memphis, y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better be in a terrible state with y'all city council and lawmakers, man.
I'm telling you. It already is.
Right, like how can matter be that far behind? Y'all need matter. And then y'all so far behind on everything because y'all pocketing all this money and taking it home and not putting the money where it needs to be. And people in the citizens are letting them get away with it.
That's true.
Well, y'all gonna be in a bad situation unless y'all be up, man. So who the mayor of Memphis is now?
You said who's the mayor of Memphis? Paul Young is the mayor.
I haven't remember the mayor being in Memphis and Willie Harris. That was back in the 90s. Yeah. Man, look. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Republicans, man. I'm gonna tell you this: if this the Republicans, the crime ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be for jobs and money flow through this thing. Therefore, pretty much just keeping this money and taking it home instead of putting it where it need to be. And people ain't saying nothing; they just letting them do it. They taking the money home to their family and kids and grandkids, putting them folks through college. And
they said that Justice for Adult page put up some new stuff. I wish I could pull it up, but I don't know who them people is. I ain't gonna pull up nothing. And they strike me.
Yeah, they got some interesting stuff. I seen what they put it up. They be putting up some interesting stuff.
Stan G put out another video last night. I don't get a chance to look at all of it. Have you seen it?
No, I ain't get a while. I'm gonna go watch it though. Shout out to Stan G.
He said that was the 24 hours, so he came back on. So I wondered if he go ahead and expose Gotti.
Can he expose? Well, I'm quite sure he can. Cause of his connections. Yeah, I remember I told y'all. Stan G just ain't. Stan G. He just put it like this, y'all. He ain't saying this for nothing. Without saying a lot, I can just tell y'all, Stan G ain't saying what he's saying for nothing. You thought who was gonna start rapping?
Why you say he ain't? Why you say that, Cypress?
What? He ain't saying what he said. He ain't saying. He's saying what he's saying for a reason.
You say he's saying what he's saying for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said what he's saying for a reason. Yep. Yep. He's saying what he's saying for a reason.
This is Sanji on his latest post. It say, "We heard you the first time, site."
Okay, ZK.
But I believe he talks to somebody gives him information. I think from. I mean, I don't think it's just anybody that's giving him information. I think the information he get is kind of close to the people that he talk about.
Get what? I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah, think about it. He was getting information on Big 30. He had Big 30 shook. So who gave him that information though? It had to have been somebody up under Big 30. So, I got to thinking about, and I could be wrong. I kind of listen to stuff. Stanji, he has a lot of respect for Head. He he sends shouts out to Head. Was it Head that was giving him that information on 30?
I don't think it is.
You don't think it was Head? You say you don't think it was Head, Cypress?
Oh.
Who you think it was then? It would seem to me that it would have been somebody that was, that was around Big 30. Cypress, are you there?
Yeah.
How come I can't hear you?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I mean, but like I said, just the same, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Somebody pumping him up good.
Well, they know whoever it is. They know he know. They know somebody's telling him.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Did you cook breakfast this morning?"
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. What I did though, I made me some hot chocolate with marshmallows and whipped cream.
Okay. I need to.
And I ate some of these multi-seed rosemary and olive oil crackers.
Okay. Shout out to the olive oil and whatever you get to the crackers.
Do you eat stuff like that, Cypress?
No. No. Is healthy or something?
Mm-hmm. They're good too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm just not into the health kick thing.
He said I need food.
Ugh.
I didn't cook anything this morning, but I am going to. I'm thinking. Let me see something. That's smoked tuna, because I got so much tuna in there. Because I like tuna fish, but Clay didn't have no egg, no nothing in his tuna. Let's see, smoked tuna ingredients. But he probably used the Cause see, I be buying the tuna steaks, and they're not that much either, and they're pretty good.
On the 10th, ZK, from what I was told, it's gonna be on the 10th. Yeah.
I might do salmon. I might just smoke a salmon. I might do smoked salmon and roasted cauliflower.
Guess what's up? Yeah, that way. Oh, okay.
Anyway, I was ready to call you Stangy.
She said, Stangy. Yo, what going on? What poppin' up?
How much time do you think they're gonna get Cornelius?
I don't know. I was gonna say life, but I think they'll probably give him like 30 or 40.
You think she'll give him like 30 or 40 years?
Yeah, I think he gonna work with him to get like 30 or 40. That's still gonna be long for him. I don't see him surviving none of it. You hear me?
You don't see him surviving it.
No.
Well, he says he's speaking in codes on some situations. He feel like the system trying to shadow ban him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at what they did. Look at what they did to Grove. Listen, that video I did with Grove Hero, I scheduled that video, and I normally never do that, the day before, so people could, go ahead and set their notifications. They shadow banned that video. They was reporting that video before we ever even did the interview and everything, to take it out of the algorithm. I mean, you got to be really twisted to do something like that. But God got a special place in hell for some of these people. And they taking a bunch of damn fools with them because they want to be a part of something just stupid. But a lot of them, you ain't going to, I mean, after this year, it's gonna be real bad for them. It says ain't nobody spending no hit money but the lawyers.
Well, the way these fools did it, ain't nobody supposed to be spending no hit money but the lawyers.
Well, I mean, even still. So let me ask you some, Cypress. In your opinion, your honest opinion, what you think happened to Juke?
Yeah, just crossed the line with somebody and they paid for it. I think I think somebody close to him lined him up. And that's basically what he tells you. You don't want to face me, you want to snake me. So he knows that somebody on the round them playing both sides and lined him up.
I wonder who that was.
Me too. Well, who you think it could be?
He basically said it. So whoever didn't want to face him, that was somebody that he had been acquainted with. So you a snake me. You don't want to face me, so you a snake me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody, it could it be somebody did something to him and didn't want to face him?
And now I think it was somebody that was gonna have to face him, and they was avoiding facing it. Or they did some snake shit and got him out of there, lined him up.
Well, they said that they had been shooting at him. I do believe that Jug knew that he was getting ready to be in. He knew it. He knew that they was getting ready to indict him.
Yeah, so he had to go, and then him being gone was gonna cut the apron string from Gotti. Cause they honestly don't feel like nobody else can bring them down.
Well, I kind of look at it. I kind of look at it another way.
I kind of think Gotti gonna get by for the murder situation, but I think he gonna be held liable for the wrongful death because Drake was part of the company. But outside of that, I don't see that really coming from it.
I kind of look at it another way. God, it ain't got nobody to take the blame for him. Juke was not gonna. Juke would have taken the blame for Gotti, I think.
Well, he was gonna have to.
Move.
He was gonna protect his little brother at all costs, and like he always does.
He ain't got him to do that now.
Yeah. Well, he got some fools in his circle that's gonna take it, and that's gonna take the hit.
Who gonna take the hit?
I don't know. I guess they gonna have to get in the circle and pick some straws. Or somebody gonna take the hit for it.
She said she about to pick her up some Waffle House egg and cheese. I love the Waffle House waffles. And I got some keto waffles in there. I think I will make me a waffle. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that's really good. I make sweet potato waffles are really good.
Why got it?
Says Cypress since God didn't know who did that to his brother. Why he ain't handled that? I don't agree with street justice, but like y'all want Dolph to bust back. Why God ain't bust back?
I don't know. But I know that. Listen, I know for a fact that they won't never talk to the police to solve this. That ain't gonna never happen. And they all know who did it. That's what I can say. They all know who did it. The family know who. They ain't gonna never talk to the police. So we can hang that up, y'all. They don't want no police justice, y'all. They don't want no police. They don't want no police in their business. Period. I know it sounds kind of crazy to y'all, but no, they don't believe in having police handle their business, man. They don't want the police around in their business. They don't want to talk to them. They don't. And the crazy part is they know. They know.
You think they know? Well, Juke probably let them know who
They
did it.
just ain't have to let them know. They know. They knew. They knew.
Moneybag tried to put it out there, didn't it? A message that Juke sent to him, didn't it? That you
Yeah.
couldn't trust certain people, you couldn't trust family.
Hell, I'll tell you that. But yeah, and that's why you don't never hardly see Bag around all them like they used to be around together, hanging and kicking it. All the time you see Bag around it, and there gotta be some business wise for Bag to be around them now. But it's gonna be a mess. Go get what? They probably gonna deny a straight drop appeal. You hear me?
Yeah, they're gonna deny it. What grounds do he have an appeal for? He says that Judge Coffey didn't treat him fairly. He didn't go to trial and he got his stuff moved out of Judge Coffey's courtroom. It ain't got nothing to do with what happened in that courtroom.
Yep.
The jury didn't even go before Judge Coffey.
Yeah. Well, that came out of Dolph mouth. That wasn't verified, Neil. Yeah, Dolph said that, but do we know for sure that they had the police? Oh, Dolph, no. Just because Dolph said that, they don't make it true. Which I wouldn't doubt it because of how they move, but I don't know. We can't say it's true. We ain't got no proof.
Mm.
All God had to do was do a giveaway. Everybody be back in their good graces again.
Dre Day says anything you say can and will be used against you.
Right. And now
Well,
we can't say he's guilty in a dog situation, TV talk, because we don't know. You feel me? We don't know if he guilty in a dog situation. We can't say that, man. That's speculation. The man ain't been charged for dog situation.
about who you talk about?
Got it. It's speculation, man. They ain't seen no charges.
You know better. Because you already know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Magnite Mace in the building.
Yeah, shout out to Magnate Mace.
For real, man. We just because it's speculation, the man move. Get back, man. The man ain't been charged with no crime, so hey, man, it's all speculation. Even though I know y'all wanted to go there, they'll make y'all day. That'll be like Black John got it. That's what I'm going there for y'all. That'll make y'all day. But
Be quiet.
I don't see it. I don't know. As far as murder, I don't see it. But like, will they hold him accountable because of the record? Because the money will come down their record company? Yeah. Can we just connect him to the murder? No. No. We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more proof, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
How you know they ain't already got the proof?
They could. I mean, they we ain't seen nobody. We ain't seen no charges yet. We ain't seen no
They did say it was still an ongoing investigation, didn't they? Paul Hagman said that there have been so many crimes that had happened that was connected to that case. Did he not say that?
Yeah. Well, it's always gonna people falling behind. Y'all, when they get through, the spinoff for the Dolph case gonna be probably bigger than anything in this country.
Because it was a lot. It was a lot that went into planning it, and then it was a lot of crazy stuff they did afterwards.
So have they moved straight from yet, or he's still down 201?
He's still down there. He gonna be down there until he get this go to court next month. After he goes to court next month, they're gonna move him. They're gonna send him on to serve out the rest of his life.
They gonna get him on up out of
Mm-hmm.
Somebody threw his whole life away. 23?
Only 23 years old. I wonder, do he look back now and wish he could change that? What you think?
No.
You don't think he regretted?
No, he the biggest. He don't regret.
When he get ready to go off, he going upstate to finish serving out his life. Ain't nobody gonna remember him in 2026.
Oh hell, then nobody remember him in 23. Hell, except for when he came on TV. I wonder when they gonna send him to.
Props to that. I think they sending him up there to that new prison in Tennessee. Serve out the rest of his life.
Yeah, because he gone for the rest of his life. He can hang it up. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Your daughter is gonna be out here and you gone for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And then this other fool, he had to tell everything and send niggas up the. They don't kill him. You hear me?
You said what now?
They gonna kill the other fool.
Who, Cornelius?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that they will. They're not gonna even be looking to kill Cornelius. There's a lot of guys in jail that got a lot of respect for young dog.
Well, you think they gonna spur Cornelius?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how? Okay, you believe that? But I'm gonna kill the shit out of dude. Hold his head down.
I don't know what makes you believe that.
I know it. Get what? You killed dog. A nigga who took her everybody took her a lot of niggas in jail. Niggas can't wait for you to shut down. And then you snitching. Man, get out of here. Oh, man, dude out of here, man. He He getting touched up before he touched down.
All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off of here because I got some things I got to do. But what I'm gonna do is I'll get back on later on.
I'll be here.
Okay, y'all. I'll talk to you all later.